it's been shortened to a 6 lap by the looks of the timing screen, so we'll keep an eye on that one there. It's in our race program as an 8 lapper, but it could possibly have been shortened. We're running out of time. It's 20 to 5 here, local time, so we are getting into this one here. Can Al Hoogie get a bit better start? Tony Rees, he is the king of the clutch at the moment. And hopefully Tony can keep it off the grass and on the track this time here. Let's go racing. We've got 6 guys left. Unfortunately, Dylan Telford isn't going to make the start of this one here. He come off in race 2, so all the best for Dylan Telford. But here we go. The lights are coming on. We're ready to go. A Superbike race, and Tony Rees doesn't get the good jump this time. It's actually Dave Sharp who gets a really good jump. They're all wheeling and getting it under control. Tony Rees has got a good line there. So we've got Tony, Seth and Scotty in there. We've got Dave Sharp and Al Hoogie. He's going to find himself back in 5th place after all that off pole. So not the start Al Hoogie would have wanted, but we're on here. Tony Rees, he loves this. Out in front at the moment, and race 1 winner, Scotty Moyer, right in behind him. This is going to be on here.
Wow, look at that fight going on for the 3, 4 and 5, and it's Seth Devereaux that got a fantastic start on the Panigale. Man, did he ever break out that line or what? He was back there on that second row in 4th place, so effectively he was on the inside. Love the way they're doing the 1, 2, 3. That is a much better format for starting. Why? I'll tell you why I like that instead of the 4th. There's a number of reasons why, but one of them, the one I like the best, is exactly the reason that Seth was able to get through, because they're staggered, Brad. You haven't actually got one rider directly behind the other. They're offset from each other, so there is room for the 3 riders. So you've effectively, if you look from the front, you'd effectively see 4 riders across, because you've gone from inside to outside and back again, if you get my idea of the format. So I love that. And I was talking to Tony Rees here earlier today, and he's a real fan of it. He wants to get other events, including those at a national level, to run exactly the same format. So well done to the club today, and that's been exactly the plus for the flying 111 of Seth Devereaux out there on the Haliworks Panigale Ducati today, because he was able to get that gap between him, and he's gone literally from a 4th place up into 3rd. They had a dab at 2nd. He's now, I think, gone back to 4th when they come across the line. We'll find out in a split second or so when they go through. And here we go. I tell you what, how good is that? How good indeed, because those top 5 at the moment, 2.7 seconds. We're going to cover it from 1st back to 5th place. So great start. Tony Rees, Scott Moyer, Al Hoogie from Seth Devereaux and Dave Sharp. Big movements going on there, of course, because we had Dave Sharp. He'd been as high as 4th at one stage. Seth has had his nose in for a 2nd, but actually was mainly there in 3rd. Al Hoogie back as distant as 5th. He's gone up into 3rd. Scott Moyer's jumped from 3rd. He's gone to 2nd. The only one that's been of common placing through the entire start of the race, from the 1st corner to now running into the 3rd corner on the 2nd lap, has been the legend himself, Mr. Tony Rees, out and pumping it there on the beautiful Honda. So great work going on from Tony as we salute our Superbike lineup out there on the racetrack at the moment. So here we are, Taupo's International Raceway, and our Superbike lineup today with Tony Rees on the new 2021 Honda CBR 1000RR, the beautiful new Fireblade in fire-breathing form, as he loves the opportunity to go racing on this new bike. Brand new for him, of course, as well, because earlier it had been the boys themselves that had the other good bikes, and he was the last one to say, well, before I get the new bike, I'll let the boys get theirs and get settled in and go road racing. Well, now that they've done that, he's got the opportunity to hop on the bike and making it tell a great story to go. Look at that trio as they come down there. We've got really a sort of a 3 and a 2 in the pack here at the moment as we look out for them. So any of those 3 to go through. Still with Tony to get in there. Look at what's going on with those 2 Yamaha boys in there, and I think that's as much of the battle that's going on. Scott wanting to beat Al and vice versa, but it's a legend that's out in front. There's nothing on it here at the moment as we go racing. So Tony Rees, Scott Moyer, Al Hoogie, Seth Devereaux, Dave Sharp. That's the other, of course, battle, and that 1st through 5th at the moment at 4.290 seconds, so less than 5 to cover the top 5 in the racetrack. And Brad, that trio going on out in the front, anything that those boys in the Yamahas try and throw at the legend Tony Rees, they can't make a difference. He's still got the advantage, but only just.
Strap yourself in here, folks. This is going to be all on. Tony Rees, Scotty Moyer, Al Hoogie, you can throw a detail over them. Out of turn number 5, and then kick turn 6. And look at Tony, he just gets that Fireblade out of the corner so well. Under brakes, looks like the Yamahas are just a little bit better, but look at Tony already just out of the corner. And if there's anyone who knows how to ride defensively in block lines, it's the legend, many years experience, and awesome to have Tony Rees out there flying at the moment. But that 3, that could go anyway at the moment. All in the 130s last time around, but you'd expect that they're inseparable on the track. Well, shout out to Seth Devereaux and Dave Sharp too, doing a good job. They're still lapping in the low 132s. That's good going, and they're doing a good job. And Finn Ruther there, he is in 6th place on the number 71 machine. So check it out. It is down the back straight still. Tony Rees on the Team Rees Honda, but all on for anything else. Al Hoogie has got himself into second place ahead of Scotty Moyer, and Scotty has actually just lost touch with him a little bit, so not sure, maybe a big move from Al, and something happened down the turn 11, we missed it, but here it is. Tony Rees and Al Hoogie locked in a fierce battle, both in the 130s that time around again, so consistent lapping, and halfway through this Superbike second race of the weekend, this is all on. So where is Al Hoogie going to make a move? He's got a number of different options. It'll probably be in the infield where he feels a little bit stronger than Tony. But let's have a look how this one unfolds. Scotty Moyer still not out of touch with him as well. Dave Sharp's got up into 4th place over Seth Devereux. So well done to Dave on the DP Racing Kawasaki New Zealand Pirelli machine. And then Seth Devereux. Hallicraft Racing Panigale there, 5th place. And go to Finn Ruther. Awesome to have him out there running at the top 6.
Well, he's in fact from the Superbike B/Formula 1 Bears class. He's on the beautiful Pirelli RSV4, the Midley 1000 2012 model. So nice to see. And a sponsor is My Own Broke Ass. So can't say it better than that. Good on you, Finn. Great to see. So that's a compliment, because we actually had 3 classes here, and he clearly puts himself in that group of Superbike B and F1 Bears. And when you've got a beautiful 2012 Aprilia RSV4, you're certainly going to make some noise and make some racing. And still, obviously, a very good racer. We'll put, you know, when you're talking about the top 0.1% of all those that go road racing and superbikes in the country, then you talk about Superbike B and Bears Formula 1. You're still talking about the top 1 or 2% of all races in the country. So put Finn Ruther into that group. So well done to Finn out there and amongst them in a quality Superbike lineup. Here we go with the trio again. 1, 2, 3. They're as quick as that as they go past. The margin is now 0.542. Wow, nothing there. Scott Moyer, you are hot. That is so good. He's come back, Brad. He's come back. He's breathing down their tail, as you said before. He just got away from him. You put it down to the fact that he might have made a mistake. I think so too. And indirectly, Al's being held up there at the moment by Tony. He's got all the classic lines and everything that Al throws at him. He can't get past. And what's that done? It's allowed then the charge to go. Oh, is it going to be making a change? Trying to get up on the inside? No, still Tony to do it. But it's, in fact, no. As I'm saying all this, Scott Moyer is slowed and slowed and slowed through there. Something amiss there for Scott. Yeah.
He's definitely got some problems there. He's definitely having trouble getting that bike around at race pace. So a bit of drama there right when we saw him get himself back in the contest. He set the fastest lap of the race last time around at 1:29.5. So he was on good pace, but now really struggling, and is getting gobbled up by Dave and Seth in 4th and 5th. So unfortunate stuff from Scotty Moyer. Something definitely not right with that Promoto Yamaha, and he'll be absolutely gutted, because he was right in the thick of it. And now we're left with a 2-horse race with just a lap and a bit to go. We've got to get down the back straight. The white flag is ready and waiting for these guys, so we're in for a grandstand finish. And look at that 5-lay down the back straight. Tony Rees has got it all dialed in at the moment. Into the flip-flop with the white flag ready to go. Al Hoogie gets right up on the back of him, but this is a masterclass performance so far from Tony Rees. Where is Al going to do the move? It's white flag time. We've got 1 to go, and it's Tony ahead of Al.
There we go, indeed. It is the show, the one we've all come to watch. The young guns up against the old legend. It's the old legend. It's got a beautiful line down through there. So he just cuts that apex perfectly on the corner, and then he can keep the power on through and get away with it. And look at that. If anything, he is a bike length up on where they were going into the corner. So his exits are absolutely superb. So good work to do there. We know it's the faster bike in the straight. We've proved that on numerous occasions. There it is. Look at it now, trying to get up on the inside. That little short straight going up there. No, can't do it. Tony slams the door in his face, and he's got to put up with being back there in second place. We're on the last lap at the moment. Remembering Scott Moyer, the man who is back now in 3rd place. He was the winner of the last race. Wow, the points will get added up for this. This is going to tip the F1 field upside down. So Superbike's looking for an upset here on the cards. When we look at all the overall performances, got him from 1st back to 3rd. Tony had a shocker last time with 2 bits of trail riding going on during the race. So he finished back in 3rd. He's got a chance to go first. Al Hoogie trying to squeeze his way into that group. Will he get up for that 1st place? We're all on for this final lap. They've gone to Siberia, should we call it, Brad, and he's got to come all the way back from Broadlands Road and come down this straight. And if he can just hold on to it, he's got the legs to do it. Can Al Hoogie make a difference on the flip-flop? That's his only chance to get past. Can he do it? Bring us home.
Oh, there's nothing in it. They're nearly side by side down the back straight. Who is it going to be breaking later? It's Tony at the moment. Tony's got the inside line into the flip-flop. Al's right there. Can he have a lunge into turn 14? It's all on here. I think Tony's just done enough here out of turn 14. And this has been a 6-lapper for the ages, but Tony Rees is going to hang on and win. Alistair Hugenbotham has to settle for second, 0.2 of a second when they cross the line, and what a race, and they acknowledge each other outside of turn one, and they both know that was a hell of a race. Well done to them. Scotty Moir will hang on to third, so that's important for him after the race win earlier today, and he'll sort out those problems he had. Definitely something went awry there, maybe a tyre went off or something on Scotty Moir, but he was definitely right in the thick of it and then had dropped right off. So that's third place for Scotty. That's important for him. And Dave Sharp, he gets home in fourth to go with his second place from this morning. Seth Devereaux rounding out our top five, and Finn Ruth out there sixth place. So wow, that's pretty exciting.
Brad, if my correction, and we'll get some MXT results afterwards to prove it, are we sitting on 45, 44, 45 points? Have we got?
I think Tony was
third,
fifth or something in the first one.
further back.
So
Okay,
Tony might have been a bit further back in that first one. But yeah, no, it's, the points are all on here.
So Scott's on 45 and Alistair's on 42 anyway, isn't he? We're going, yeah. So that's 1 point between them, and Tony won't be far behind them anyway. So yeah, we're all on for tomorrow, that's for sure. Wow.